Hello, and welcome back to Grand Theft Auto. For any of you who've ever played the original one on either PC or PlayStation, that's how they pronounced it in the intro. Boot it up and it'd be like, Grand Theft Auto. It was great. Those games were fantastic. I mean, it was just such a, it was just a novel thing at the time. Just running around, committing crimes, running over people, stealing cars. It was crazy. It's a little tough to go back and play those now. The top-down, it's just difficult. It's not as easy. I mean, even this game, being from 2001 in the PlayStation 2 era, is a little rough around the edges, especially in terms of the on-foot stuff, the combat, the camera. It's definitely, it definitely shows its age. But those top-down ones, I've tried playing it. I own 1 and 2 on PlayStation 1, and it's just difficult. it's fun. It's a cool thing to go back to. It's a nice little bit of nostalgia, but it's not something we're gonna sit and play through. I never really did play much of 2. It was mostly 1, and it was mostly on the PC. I didn't really even play it much on the PlayStation.
An old army buddy of mine runs a business in Rockford. We saw action in Nicaragua back when the country knew what it was doing. Anyway, some cartel scum roughed him up yesterday. Said they'd be back for some of his stock today. He's gonna need backup, and in return, he'll give you knockdown rates on any hardware you buy. I go myself, but the old sciatica's playing up. So, good luck.
This guy's awesome. I don't know why, but I get such a kick out of this guy. I think he might be my favorite mission giver in the game. So funny. Alright, here we go. I should have gone the other way. There we go. There's my car. Alright, so I think this is that dude Phil, right? I'm about to meet up with. I think he's in this one. I know he's in Vice City, but I think he is the dude that you're about to meet up with. I think he might even be in San Andreas, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played through Vice City and San Andreas. I really think I've actually played through this one again more recently. It's been quite a while since I played through the other two. I also played through the 2 PSP ones, Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, but I played through the PS2 ports of them. I've never actually played them on PSP. I really wish they would release those two on the PS4 with trophies. It'd be amazing. Those 2 games were really fun too. Each one of them is maybe slightly less, slightly lesser than the full PS3 games, but really not by much. I mean, they're both very good games. I always look at that and think oh, that's where the tank. I knew there was a place to get a tank here. Rocket launcher.
Great phone ahead, but I thought there'd be more of you. Can't believe those yellow belly bastards left me without proper cover again. Well, 3 arms are better than 1, so grab whatever you need. Those Colombians will be here any minute.
Fantastic. Oh man, look at this. This is gonna be fun. Oh, just get in the tank. Oh, you can't do it, can you? Damn it. You can get in the tank. Ah, it's locked. Son of a bitch. Like, what is the point of having that tank there? Oh, I hear him. Get into this thing, though, right? Although if they have rocket launches or anything explosive, I'm gonna be in all kinds of trouble. Actually, is this one of the emergency vehicles? Maybe it is. Obviously, with me going for the platinum, I'm going to need to do everything we can. So I'm going to do all the emergency vehicles, do all the import-export, all that stuff. Oop, don't kill Phil, don't kill Phil. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to do that. Yep, Phil's been killed. That's my fault. Maybe I should just stay on foot.
It's no problem to kill you. Move, big man. It's no problem.
Nothing I can do about that. Luckily, I've got so much gear at my base now. It's not even worth worrying about. I've got body armor there. I've got a ton of ammo. There's no reason to even worry about it. Alright, let's go back here. I do have to get busted 20 times. I think I've only been busted like 3 times the whole time I've been playing this. You definitely get killed more than you get busted. And usually when you do get busted, it's BS. You're going like 40 miles an hour. Somehow the cop stops you just with his hand. I love when that happens. It's like, yeah, I don't think that's what would happen. But it's Grand Theft Auto. It doesn't need to be realistic.
That's a lovely car you got there.
For realistic, my character would have been executed long ago. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Body armor. Body armor. Need that body armor. I think this is going to be my last video recording of the night until I'm starting to get tired. When I get tired, I talk less. I can't think of things to talk about. I did a couple videos on Witcher recently, and I had started playing it pretty late. And by the time I was into my second video, I was like just not talking. It was bad. It's probably the worst video I've recorded yet. It was just dead air. Just trying to fill it with anything that came to mind. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that here. Once I'm done talking, I'm done. We'll record another video. But yeah, I just want to try to get through this. My goal between tonight and tomorrow night is to get to Shoreside Vale, and I believe the last Ray mission is the one that opens up Shoreside. So this is the third Ray mission, I think. So once I'm done with him, I'll open up Shoreside, and then I can start dropping off more cars. I can do the Shoreside like fire missions. I think if you put up 20 fires on each island, you get a flamethrower. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start the import-export list that's there. I'm going to grab the dodo, which is at the airport, because that's one of the last things that I need for the first car list. I need that, and I think it's just the ice cream truck that I need beyond that, which is a little trickier. The ice cream truck, I think you need to make it pop, or you need to get lucky, and it needs to spawn on fire truck missions. I don't think there's any other way to get it. I know there's one mission you can get it in Portland where you have to drive an ice cream truck, but if you get out of it, it's like a non-timed mission. The only way you can fail it is if the ice cream truck gets destroyed. If you die, the way you lose it. So I don't think there's any way to collect it at that point, but I could just be wrong. It's one of those things I probably should have looked up the time. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get that stupid thing to spawn. I think those might spawn randomly in Shoreside, though. If I remember correctly, you can get them there. Again, I could be wrong. It's been a while, but I think they do spawn there. Kind of like the other rare stuff spawns, in these two places. Like you'll see the stretch and the coach and stuff like that spawn occasionally. It's not all that common, but it happens. What I'd really like to do is get on top there and get the rocket launcher and just destroy these freaking guys. Let's see. Probably don't have a heck of a lot of time. If I could get the tank, that'd be ideal, but the tank won't let me get into it. It's locked. So that is not an option. So let's just see if I can do this. Probably not going to be able to do this.
Lock and load.
I went the right way. Shot before we got out here. Alright, you know what? This is wasting my time. Why are you shooting him? Yeah, not being able to pick your target is great. Like I said, old game, old mechanics. And shoot. This guy just sucks. So it made me shoot him by accident, and then he just blew me away. Great. I hate missions like this where it's only challenging because the game is broken. It's so annoying. But again, old game. It happens. I'm not going to get too worked up over it. Once I stop recording, will I get too worked up over it? Maybe. But on camera, not so much.
I'm a working man.
Everything's calm. Alright, let's get back and just, again, grab a quick weapon stash. Just be ready for this thing. Hopefully I can beat it this time so that I don't have to keep playing over and over and over again. Really want to get to Shoreside because that opens up other side quests, and I just want to get to the game. I always find Shoreside to be like the most boring of the three, boroughs, if you will, just because I don't know, it's like the residential area, and the airport's kind of cool, but in the dam area. But I don't know, I always find Shoreside to be a little on the boring side, but it's it's the last area you open up. I felt the same way about the New Jersey area in Grand Theft Auto 4. Maybe it's because by that point in the game, once you open that up, I'm kind of not done with it, but I'm kind of ready to be done with the game, and I'm not really that interested in exploring or doing anything else. But this I've gotten through fairly quickly. I have not gotten up on anything yet in this playthrough. I've gotten through it pretty unscathed, especially that Kingdom Come mission. I did that a little earlier tonight, and I was shocked at how easy it was. I've never gotten through that mission so easily. That's the mission where you're in an enclosed parking lot, and these vans come at you from different angles, and guys come out of the vans strapped with explosives and just basically kamikaze you. It's really annoying, but I actually beat it on my third try, and it really was the second try because one of the times I screwed up and I didn't get to the car in time, so I didn't even get a chance to try it. So basically, I only had to try the exploding madmen twice before I beat it, which was nice. I really hate that mission. I have nightmares about that mission. I think that one and the last one of the game are easily the most difficult ones. Which makes sense. I mean, the last mission of the game should be the most difficult one. Of all the Grand Theft Auto games that I've completed, I think this one, between this one and San Andreas, that would be the most difficult final mission. I think this one probably takes the cake a bit. I believe in the San Andreas one, you can do it in pieces. Like, I think once you get through the first part of the mission, you can continue from like the halfway point, and I believe it works the same way in Grand Theft Auto 4. But in this one, if I remember correctly, you've got to do the whole thing in one shot, and you are very short on time. You got to do that whole mission in, like, I think 7 minutes. It's tough. It's very tight. It's not easy. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's gonna have to be done. I have to pull up my big boy pants and do it eventually. Let's see. Is there a package? There's gotta be a package somewhere here, right? No. Damn. I'm shocked. Alright, what do I want to do here? Let me get a strategy going. Let me mess around here. I would like to just get a rocket launcher. Oh, son of a bitch. If I could get a rocket launcher, I could just stand at the top there and just absolutely obliterate them from the top of these dumpsters. Damn it. If you only let me in that tank. I think you can get the tank after this mission. Because if you know this game at all, when you have the tank, you can just run stuff over. It just blows everything up. Like, you don't even have to shoot. You just run into everything. It's dead.
I thought there'd be
It's
more
awesome.
of you.
The tank is pretty fantastic. If this game had like legit cover mechanics, it would be a little bit better, but it does not. Don't really know if legit cover mechanics existed in 2009, but they do not exist in this game, that's for sure. Alright, this is not gonna work. Let's just stay in here.
Damn, they're here. Lock and load.
Now I want to use the assault rifle, but the problem with the assault rifle is it doesn't auto aim. You have to manually aim it, and if I do that, I'm just gonna get killed. Like, there's just no point. God, I hate these stupid Colombians. Not in real life, just in the game. With the Colombians, they actually assign them a nationality. Everyone else, like, they really say what they are. Like, the Yardis are clearly supposed to be, you know, Jamaicans. They don't say that, though. The Colombians are like, no, they're Colombians. That's what they are. We're not gonna lie to you. They are Colombians. This is what's happening. What I should do. Of course, if they blow this thing up, I'm gonna be just as screwed, but I love how they call me Gringo. I always get the biggest kick out of that. The stuff that the Colombians, like, everyone's got their phrases and stuff that they say to you and their taunts and stuff. But for some reason, the Colombians just make me laugh so much. There's no problem to kill you. Big, tough Yankee boy. I love that. I don't know why. The Colombians, they just get the biggest kick out of it in this game. Now, let me see if I can just torch these two vehicles. I think that's all I need to do. I hope. I'm done with this stupid mission. Move on to the next one. There's one. And there's the other one. I'm just afraid that there's someone like either stuck on the environment somewhere or hiding that I'm missing. I'm gonna be screwed. Let's see what happens when I blow this one up. And kaboom! Nope. Damn it. Alright, hold on. What's going on here? Let's get into the truck just in case. Alright, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Is there an item I need? Ah, there is something stuck in the environment. Also, matter of fact, there's two guys stuck in the environment. think this giant truck running over this guy would kill him regardless, but apparently not. Dude, seriously? He's still stuck. Let's just take care of this guy. Let's just do this way. Alrighty then. I think that's because I was over here, so they were trying to chase me the other way around instead of coming through the gate, and that was getting them stuck.
Hey, if I teamed up with you in Nicaragua, maybe I'd still have my arms. If you need any firepower, just drop by and take what you need from the lockers. Leave the cash under the bench.
That is amazing.
I'll handle it.
That is amazing. The thing is, I thought he lost his arm in Vice City. I think when they decided to put him in Vice City with both arms, they forgot about that line, because I'm pretty sure he loses it, like, in the story of that game. It was kind of funny. Did I just pick up a tank and put it down? That was really funny. Alright, I think this Barracks OL is one of the emergency vehicles that you need to drop off in Portland. So I am going to test that theory real quick before I turn the game off and retire for the night. So let's see. Because I've got, for the emergency vehicles, I've got the regular cop car, I've got the enforcer, I've got the fire truck, I've got the ambulance. So that just leaves the tank, the FBI car, and this, I believe this counts, but we'll find out. Because, yeah, it would just be those three. I'm pretty sure the tank counts. And I know for a fact that the FBI car counts, because that is one of the biggest nightmares in the whole game, trying to get that stupid thing to look at it. Because you've got to, first you've got to make it appear, then you've got to get it, then you've got to get it to the lockup without getting killed. It's very, very challenging. You know, paint sprays won't touch emergency vehicles, so you've just got to somehow make it work. It's not easy. It's not easy. Colombians. You're gonna be fighting a lot more of them later on. I do think they're funny. Just the voice acting, like the lines from the Colombians are hysterical. Big tough Yankee boy. There's a lot of things I love about this game. Characters are great, their radio's fantastic. I love the Laszlo talk shows. I loved the Laszlo talk show in this one. He does a segment in San Andreas in that talk show talk radio station. Can't speak. He does Laszlo 2.0 in Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm not sure if he's got a show in 5. I have not played enough of 5 to know that. I hope he does, because it's definitely one of my favorite things about these games. Always hysterical. Yeah, I know him and one of the Hausers, I believe are the ones that usually put these together. It's usually Laszlo that does a lot of the radio. Someone big just left Rockstar. I think it was Leslie Benzies, who, I don't know if he's the executive producer, but I believe that's his position. I know he's like, one of the absolute, like, big guys in charge, like not one of the Hausers. I think it's Leslie Benzies that just left. That was big news. So I don't know what that means for the future of the franchise. I mean, I assume they're not going to stop making Grand Theft Auto games anytime soon, because it's easily their biggest franchise. I mean, they've got some other ones. They don't seem to really do a lot with a lot of their other IPs. They have, there's only one Red Dead, at least that we know of. There's rumors that the second one's in development. There's, L.A. Noire is only one, though I believe the studio that actually developed that is gone now. It's an Australian studio named Team Bonding. I think they've been shuttered. I could be wrong about that, but then they have, Bully. They never really touched again. That is actually a pretty well-received game, even though you never hear of it. Obviously, Red Dead, I just mentioned, that's a big one. That's, still pretty popular. I'm trying to think of what else Rockstar has. Although I believe they do have Max Payne. I think that's them. So that's a big one. Trying to think if I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing something obvious, but yeah, I feel like beyond Grand Theft Auto, it's the only thing that they really perpetuate. They don't seem to rehash a lot of the stuff they have, even if it's popular. And I don't know if that's just because they don't want things to get stale, or if because they just don't think it's worth the money at any given time. Who knows? I need a car. I'm really just looking to save the game right here. Alright, so anyway, I think I'm done for the moment. I am going to go save my game and call it a night. But thank you for joining me, and I'll be back again soon for more Grand Theft Auto 3.